As you can tell, I'm in a different location. I'm back here in the States. I know it was kind of unannounced, but I had to come back, and I knew at some point I would have to come back. A lot of business to take care of, pension, bank account, financial advisors, dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, eye exam, things of that nature, things I needed to take care of. So I figured I'd come back for that. And now it's pretty much good a time as any. It's early spring. Although it's gray skies out, dark and cloudy out and about. I'm still managing here early spring in Michigan. There's no snow on the ground, which is one good thing. And it did get up to 60 to 64 degrees a couple times. So I guess that's a blessing for Michigan this time of the year. But anyway, I came back. I'm staying in a hotel right now, flying solo. And some things I want to note to you about my trip. I flew Korean Airlines, and first stop was in South Korea. Things went pretty smooth there. It was a layover for about a couple hours. Then on to Chicago. Once I got to Chicago, it was all the immigration stuff, TSA things to do. And there's been a government shutdown, so to speak, with the TSA workers and Congress, things not getting settled well there. So it didn't go so smoothly. Things took a lot longer than expected. Long lines, a lot of frustrated people. And unfortunately, I got caught in the meat grinder. I had 4 flight delays in Chicago. I wound up being in Chicago about 8 hours. It was brutal. I could have driven to Detroit from Chicago in about 5 hours, but unfortunately I had a flight. So finally aborted the flight and got my tail here to Michigan. Cold as hell. Didn't really have a jacket to wear. I was in Chicago floating around the airport looking for something heavier to wear, like a sweatshirt, but all I could find was Chicago paraphernalia, and I'm from Detroit, so I wasn't about to put that on. So made it to Detroit, and before I left the airport, I wound up getting a sweatshirt because I was freezing. You don't really have the same wardrobe in Thailand as you would have in Michigan. It's much warmer, much more humid climate. Just not necessary to have heavy pullover sweaters or sweatshirts and overcoats. This is it. But also upon arrival, I had to deal with going to my storage unit and found out they changed locks on all of those because they had an update. They went to digital locks. So got that taken care of. That took a full day just to get all that taken care of. I did manage to pull a few things out while I was there, but I said I'm not going through all that stuff there to just for a short visit here in the States. I'll wait till I decide to buy a home here again, which would be some years from now, and before I pull all that stuff out. And who knows, I may not even want that stuff at that point in time. But anyway, it's been quite the journey getting back here, and I had to get once I landed, I had to get some wheels. My daughter, who bought my Cadillac from me, she said, "Hey, Dad, you can use the Cadillac." And I feel like I'm back at it again with that car. That car is just so powerful, and it's a beautiful car. It runs so smooth, so I'm enjoying that right now. The flight over was great. I managed to get booking for business class, and I would advise anyone who's flying that far for those many hours to get business class because you get better seating. You get a seat that can convert into a bed, which is necessary on those 15-hour flights from Korea to the States. So it's necessary. Flights went smoothly, other than the 4 delays in Chicago. Get to Detroit. I got so much business to take care of. I'm booking different things to be done. As a matter of fact, in a few minutes, I've got to go to the dentist office to get teeth cleaning. So, and I'm talking about getting a few other procedures done, but mainly teeth cleaning. That's the only thing that's necessary. It's some optional things that may be taken care of later too. But physical exams to get those scheduled, change of address, banking information. I'm trying to take care of all those things while I'm here. I'm only gonna be here in the States for a few weeks. So I'm trying to get as much done as possible. And an interesting story, when I first got back to the States, I went to a restaurant to get some breakfast that morning. And you don't see a lot of this in Thailand where people are, arguing, employees and the management arguing. Well, that took place and it got rather ugly. And I said, wow, I was back less than 24 hours and that's what I experienced. So, I love my country, but some things I can do without. As another side note, shout out to Reggie C. He's leading the Pattaya crew down there of, Americans who have landed and found a new life for themselves down in Pattaya and also Pratamnak area, Jomtien area. Shout out to Reggie C. Happy birthday. And so his birthday is only about 3 days after mine. I just had a birthday myself a few days ago. So anyway, I'm here to take care of a little bit of business. Got this hotel room that's pretty decent. I'm gonna show you around, give you a look around at the hotel room. Bathroom, as you can tell, I already been in there this morning as I got up early to go to the gym. I had to get a gym membership when I landed also, because I like to work out on a regular basis. So this is the bathroom, nothing special. It's kind of nice, little shower there. Granite sidewalls, which keeps it clean. Everything in order there. And then you got your mirror over here and your little coffee and microwave area here. As you can tell, I have a coffee already there. And this is the bedroom, the bed. They give you a nice little king size bed. Single king size bed there. You got some storage space here in the closet, which is nice to have that. And also a little side closet there with your ironing board and iron in it. Clock. Things of that nature. Television. I haven't even turned that thing on. I don't watch a lot of television anymore. This window has no view at all. It's to a roof. So I guess it's all the same because outside is just gray skies. No sun. You don't see the sun that often in Michigan during winter and early spring. And I got some clothes here. I only took a couple of bags, which was good. It worked out really well for me because I got a different flight from Chicago to Detroit, and that would have been a nightmare dealing with the bags. So I had 2 carry-ons, which they allow for, and they don't charge any extra for that on these long flights when you book business class. Got some storage down here too, which is nice. A couple storage drawers, I don't even need them. Oh, who knows? But I'm doing some shopping here and there. Had to pick up some boots while I was here because all my clothes that are winter clothes are in storage, and I don't feel like digging those out. Been in touch with Nani several times a day, and so she wants me to hurry back to Thailand. So I'm going to do my best to get back there and start up rolling again in Bangkok. So until then, this is CB, just keeping you abreast of what's going on. I'll give you some more information before I leave. I'll hit you with some more on this same video. Stay tuned. So today I'm heading downtown for a friend of mine's retirement. He used to be my chief. And so he's retiring from the state. He's the one who got me out there to state. He's the one who asked me to come out that way to work, and I did that. And initially, I had in my mind that I was only gonna work for a short period of time near the state. And I looked around, and before I knew it, I had put in 3 times that amount of time there. Things like this happen. And you get caught up in life, and you start staying longer at places that you need to. He's been in law enforcement for 51 years. I think that's too long for any human being to be in one job, but he loves it, that's his passion. But like anything else in life, times pass you by. You get to a point where you're no longer as useful as you once were. So I'm back in Michigan, and on my way downtown to the state building, and I'm gonna try to enjoy this party with him, try to give him a decent send-off with all the rest of the crew. I hope that things work out for him in life. He's had a good run. He's a good guy at heart. Don't ever think that your whole purpose in life is to work. Your purpose in life is to enjoy life, not to sit around and work all day. Don't be that guy. Okay, so I moved from the other hotel room to this one. This one's a lot better, a lot more suitable for me. A lot bigger. This is a suite. One bedroom suite. Comes with all the amenities. This living room here that I'm standing in. And got a kitchenette over there. All the functioning things there. Big, huge mirror here. Outside of a barn door for the bathroom. Bathroom is quite nice. Very clean looking. Really nice bathroom. Not a bad living room and bathroom area. Kitchenette here with a refrigerator. A little tiny refrigerator here. I wonder if it's got any goodies in it. No goodies in it, but it'll keep whatever I get cold. Has a microwave there. Some cabinetry here. Cabinets, things of that nature. Even soft close cabinets. That's pretty impressive. Nice little sink even with a faucet. Barn door here for the bedroom. It's a barn door. Open and closes. It's on a rail. This is the bedroom. Closet spacious here. Oh yeah, look at that. Got an iron pillow, extra pillow, ironing board. So much for that closet. A big mirror on the barn door. Huge mirror there. And this is the bedroom. Nightstand, king size bed.